along then, the next event is the weightlifting, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They're ready for the action, so let's press on. Let's have a look at the lineup then. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? Well, there's no doubt that this weight will start to test him. Needs a good snatch here. Phase one complete. Fantastic technique. 3 lights out, and that's a perfectly acceptable attempt. Crowd like it. Well, it's a good position to be in. Second place for this athlete on the scoreboard. That looks very promising. Things gone to plan so far, but now it comes back to that question. How much more weight goes on the bar? Seems to be struggling here, and that really was too heavy for him. Didn't manage to even get it off the floor. Don't know whether there's an injury problem. Well, doesn't manage to lift anything here, and that's a real worry. Well, you can see the athlete very frustrated with that performance. Here's the replay. These are the final standings. Well, the scoreboard will confirm this athlete's worst fears. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Well, I'm sure there are a few nerves down there. This is the first time this athlete's ever competed at the Olympic Games. This is a real opportunity to lay down a marker early on in this. Crowd responding to that. Here's the replay. Well, here's a summary after the first attempts. Well, the bar will raise, inching its way up the poles. Well, the difficulty level has increased, and now this is what I would describe as being a really, really good height to go clear at. This is going to be tough. A new personal best, and this athlete is understandably delighted by that. To produce your best at the Olympic Games is all anyone can ask. Well, the bar's height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough call. Well, this is going to be quite tough. Well, that's a new personal best, and we said this athlete was in great shape. Let's take another look at this. Brilliant. Well, that's the end of the round. As the scoreboard shows, not much in it at the top. It's very, very tight, and really, anyone could win it from here. Well, it's ambitious, it's bold, it's brave. Let's see if she can pull this off. Well, look at the delight on the face. Understandably so, a new personal best. Let's take a check on the replay. Well, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard after that last clearance.
Next up, the competitor representing...
Well, this athlete's got to choose what height they're going to try and attempt next. And this could be a difficult decision. Well, she's delighted, and understandably so. Of course, a personal best at the Olympic Games. That's real quality. Let's check on the replay. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. So many options to go for. Well, what a brave selection. this athlete is looking to leap for glory and leap into the history books. This will be a new Olympic record. Here's the replay. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. What does this tell you about this athlete's mental state? A world record attempt, and they look very, very confident. But that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Well, that's a foul, and I'm afraid to say it's back to the drawing board after that last attempt. Here is the replay. Well, this athlete promised to get through to the final, and that's exactly what they've done. They've delivered on that promise, and now, having qualified, they have a chance of a medal. These the final standings. Excellent news as the scoreboard confirms it. A first-place finish, and that assures qualification.
1.93.
Some people think that concrete and steel structures are ugly, but how can you feel that about this place? 80,000 people jammed in here for the next event. Strong field, though. Lots of competition. This medal really could go anywhere. Well, here we go. This athlete's one of the favourites in this competition. You can almost see the adrenaline pumping in this athlete. Well, let's clarify what happens here. Each athlete gets 3 failures. Well, the crowd know that she's bang on form here. Well, here's the replay. Well, that's the end of the round, and the scoreboard shows just a very slender lead. Well, made it look like a formality. Very, very comfortably clear. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique. Absolutely rock-solid technique.
The athlete from Greece.
Plenty to think about for this athlete, as the bar level is their next thought process. Need to decide exactly what they can clear. Well, that's a good performance.
1.80.
Let's take a look at that replay. So after 3 rounds, here's the scoreboard.
Next up, the competitor representing Greece.
Well, this athlete's got to choose what height they're going to try and attempt next. And this could be a difficult decision. Good stuff. Very good stuff.
1.90.
Well, let's have a look at the replay. It's a great stadium.
Next,
Will soon
the athlete
crown an
from
Olympic
Greece.
champion. Well, this athlete is going to have to choose what level to jump over the bar. She clips the bar and it falls. Well, here we go again. Second attempt at this height. Well, that's brilliant. Good execution.
2.00.
Here's the replay of that. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place.
Next up, the competitor representing Greece.
Well, the bar's height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough call. Well, gets lucky, hits the bar, but it remains on.
2.08.
Let's have a look at the table then after 6 rounds.
The athlete from Greece.
Oh, really going for it here. This jump would be a new world record. Good luck. Contact with the bar and it will fall. Here we go, attempt number 2. Well, that was very close.
With a height
Very close.
2.09.
Going into the final round, here's the
Next up,
scoreboard.
competitor representing Greece.
Well, the world record is on the line here, and so everything must go perfect. Hits the bar and it falls off. Attempt number 2. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Well, unbridled joy here. First and the new Olympic champion. What an amazing performance. A moment of history marked on the scoreboard, a new world record that will be encapsulated by these photographers.
First, Greece with a height of 2.09.
A quick check on the leaderboard to confirm what we've just seen. It's gold for Greece. This is a really proud moment for this athlete. All of those years of hard work, the early mornings, the late nights, the stamina sessions, and all for today. Family and friends and the nation rise as one, as now we crown a new Olympic champion.